you want to move to Charlotte, North Carolina or the surrounding areas, but your question is there anything to do? Well, in this video, we're actually going to cover the top 8 locations or 8 day trips that you can get to within 60 minutes of Charlotte that are great for you by yourself or with the family. So stay tuned to the end of this video. I'm also going to give you a bonus location most people don't know about. So if you're looking for everything Charlotte, North Carolina, the ins, the outs, and everything in between, you've come to the right channel. Be sure to hit that subscribe button and find out about everything that's going on in Charlotte, even things you didn't know you needed to know. In addition to that, if you want to be the first to see our next video, hit that notification button and stay on top of the market and all that we have for it. I get calls, texts, emails, and Zoom invites every single day from people just like you, looking to move to the Charlotte and surrounding areas and wanting their questions answered. So whether it's 9 days or 90 days, if you're moving across town or really just across the country, give me a call, shoot me a text, email, or go ahead and schedule a Zoom meeting. And I'll be happy to talk with you and make your move exactly what you want it to be. So you're thinking of moving to Charlotte, but you don't know where to go outside of Charlotte or what's really around to go have some fun. Like I said, in this video, we're gonna go over the top 8 locations that you can go for a quick day trip within 60 minutes of Charlotte. So let's go ahead and count it down. Number 8. Number 8 on the list is one of my favorites, Uwharrie National Forest. Now, the Uwharrie National Forest is about 60 minutes from Charlotte, which really is not that bad. We're hitting the absolute border there. But one thing that a lot of people do not know about is it actually is a scenic or on a scenic route of North Carolina. The Sandhills Scenic Drive is actually known as one of the best scenic drives within North Carolina, and it's not one to be missed. Now, the park itself, of course, has camping and hiking and picnicking, really anything you'd want to hang out and play with, but the cool thing is you can get out into nature and get to see some mountains. Number 7 on the list has got to be one of my favorites, which is the town of Lexington. Now, yes, this is a small little town. You wouldn't really think that that would be somewhere you'd want to go for a day trip, but not only is the town absolutely adorable, but it's also littered in the surrounding areas with vineyards. The Yadkin Valley's vineyards are not only gorgeous to go visit, make a great day trip, but they're also kid-friendly. So if you wanted to bring the family, that is A-okay, and there's plenty for the kids to do as well. Now, in addition to this, they've also got shopping and breweries. It is a wonderful afternoon, or you can make a weekend of it and get an Airbnb. It's only 60 minutes outside of Charlotte, so it's still close enough for you to get home for dinner. Number 6 on the list. This one is one of my all-time favorites. Kerrigan Farms. Kerrigan Farms sits about 30 to 35 minutes outside of Charlotte, and it's still a family-owned farm. Now, a few of the things that I love about this farm is, yes, you can go visit. It's an actively producing farm, so you can go do fruit or vegetable picking, you can go and check out pumpkins, but one of the biggest activities and one of the biggest draws that it has is actually its rock quarry. They have a rock quarry on site that is full of water, and now it's a watering hole. The blue water with rope swings and all kinds of places to jump and swim makes this an ideal location for hot summers. Now, in addition to that, you can also rent this location if you have company parties or things of that nature, or you can host your wedding there. Definitely fun activities all throughout the year, gets you outside. You can go by yourself, with a friend, or with the family. Now, next one on the list, number 5. If you're looking to get a nice hike in, but be close to Charlotte, then you look no further than Crowder's Mountain. Crowder's Mountain is about 30 minutes outside of Charlotte, and in a lot of places of Charlotte, you can actually see Crowder's Mountain in the distance. Now, not only is this a great hike, but there's also, of course, the actual park surrounding it. So if you just want to go out and get into nature, this is a great place to do it. Now, the view from the top of Crowder's is absolutely breathtaking. 365-degree views, all of not only South Carolina, because you can see South Carolina from there, but North Carolina, and you can even see the skyline of Charlotte. Number 4 on the list, Gastonia. Now, not just the town of Gastonia, I'm gonna get a little specific with this, but one of the really cool day trips that they have in Gastonia, which is only about 25 minutes outside of Charlotte, is the Speedway. Now, this is not to be confused with the Speedway of NASCAR. This is called the Carolina Speedway, and actually it's one of the oldest speedways in North Carolina. In fact, it is the oldest, should I say, race track that is dirt in the south. That's right, a dirt racetrack. You can still go out, take a look, have some fun. And the cool thing is you're in Gastonia, so you've got plenty of shopping, food, and I highly recommend the local barbecue. Number 3 on the list. This is one of my absolute favorite places in the whole world, Lake Norman. Now, you can incorporate any of the other lakes to this, such as Lake Wylie, the Catawba River, Mountain Island Lake, but Lake Norman takes the cake. Not only is it the largest man-made lake on the East Coast, it is just north of Charlotte. Now, this drive can take you anywhere from 20 minutes to 45 minutes. It depends upon what part of the lake that you want to go play on, but it is accessible in the lower quadrant, so it could take you about 15-20 minutes to get there. Now, the cool thing about Lake Norman, you could go out on your own boat. You could hang out by the beach because there's a beach in Cornelius you can go hang out in, or you can even rent a boat. Now, let's say you don't want to get on the water at all. There's plenty of restaurants and bars that sit on the lake. You can enjoy the lake life without getting wet. Now, this takes us to number 2. While this is one of my favorites, it's not occurring year-round, so keep that in mind. It's only in fall, but it's the Carolina Renaissance Festival. Now, I remember as a little girl being up in New York, and we would go to Tuxedo and go to the Renaissance Festival, and it was always so much fun. Well, you were in luck. The Renaissance Festival here in the Carolinas is just 25 minutes outside of Charlotte, up in the Huntersville-Davidson area. The nice thing about it, it brings everything you could possibly imagine, including those giant turkey legs, and you can go have some fun and feel like you're in medieval times for the weekend. Again, only 25 minutes outside of Charlotte. Keep it in mind in fall time. And number 1, for those who are thrill seekers, we actually have a huge theme park here in North Carolina. It's technically in South Carolina, but it's right on the border. But you can go enjoy Carowinds. Now, Carowinds is actually with Paramount Pictures, such as Universal Studios is with Universal. So Carowinds is a huge theme park that you can go to with roller coasters and all kinds of food and games and activities. It also has a water park. So whether it be summer, fall, you name it, you can go. In addition to that, they also have particular themed evenings. All through the fall, there is a place called Carowinds. It basically is Carowinds, but they make sure they take all of the spooky things and put it there at night, including haunted houses. And in Christmas time and the holiday season, they have a beautiful light show that they do. So make sure to stay on top of what they're offering, but whether it's summer or fall or spring, Carowinds is going to keep you occupied all day long. Now, I told you I had one bonus. And the reason why this is a bonus is because it's not technically within 60 minutes. It's probably closer to 65 or 70, but we're right on the line there. South Mountain State Park. This park is absolutely beautiful. One of the things that is really its calling card is a gorgeous 80-foot tall waterfall that you can go hike in and enjoy. The waterfall, it's called 𝗖cie Falls, and you have hiking, biking, whatever you want to do, you can do it in this park. In addition to that, you can also go horseback riding. So if you're looking to go just a teensy bit further than 60 minutes, this is a great one to go take a look at. Now, I know you were interested in all that Charlotte had to offer. Hopefully this brings you some day trips that you can plan for all throughout the year. And remember, whether it's 9 days or 90 days, whether you're moving across the country or just across town, I'd love to hear from you. Shoot me a call, text, or email. All my information is below, and I'll help make your move exactly what you want it to be. Until next time, I look forward to seeing you and showing you around town.